Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Today we are looking into one of the most debated and emotionally charged cases in India. A case that took 28 years to reach a conclusion and still leaves people wondering if the entire truth ever came out. This is the expanded story of the Sister Abhaya case, a mystery that refused to fade. Let us go back to the early hours of 27th March 1992. The Pius X convent in Kottayam was silent. Most residents were still asleep, and the morning prayer bell had not yet rung. Around the same time, 21-year-old Sister Abhaya woke up and walked toward the kitchen, probably to get some water. These small everyday actions would become the last known moments of her life. Later that morning, the calm of the convent was broken when a nun found something deeply disturbing. Inside the well of the convent, the body of Abhaya was floating. Shock spread among the residents. Within hours, police arrived. But instead of treating it as a suspicious death, the first theory was that Abhaya had slipped or ended her life. This quick conclusion raised questions in the minds of many. As the days went by, several unusual details began to surface. For example, Abhaya's slippers were found neatly placed, as if she had calmly removed them. The kitchen showed signs that someone had tried to clean certain areas. There were marks on a refrigerator door that looked like they belonged to someone who had been pushed or hit. Neighbors claimed they heard no scream at all. How could someone fall into a well inside a convent without a single sound? These details made people feel that something was being hidden. Students from the nearby college began to protest. Local residents demanded a deeper investigation. The case had become more than a death inside a convent. It had become a struggle between truth and silence. The investigation eventually moved from the local police to the Central Bureau of Investigation. But even here, the journey was far from smooth. Officers were transferred. Reports were rewritten. One report even declared the death an accident. Another declared it suicide. A later report claimed that evidence had been tampered with inside the convent itself. In fact, one of the CBI officers openly told the court that he had been pressured while investigating. This added more suspicion. Why was there so much resistance? Why was every attempt to find the truth becoming so complicated? Slowly, new layers of the case started to appear. According to the later CBI findings, Abhaya had walked into the kitchen early that morning and saw something she should not have seen. The CBI believed she witnessed two priests and a nun in a compromising situation. Shocked, she may have reacted instinctively. What followed, according to the prosecution, was an attempt to silence her forever. The CBI claimed that Abhaya was struck with a hard object. She lost consciousness. To cover the crime, her body was taken out and thrown into the well to make it look like an accident. Whether every detail of this claim is fully accurate or not is still debated, but it formed the basis of the charge sheet. For years, nothing moved forward. Witnesses changed their statements. Evidence was argued over again and again. Many people believed the case would never come to an end. Yet, the fight for justice continued mainly due to activists and ordinary citizens who refused to let the case die. Finally, in 2020, 28 years after Abhaya's death, the special CBI court in Kerala delivered its judgment. Two priests and one nun were found guilty. Father Thomas Kotur and Sister Sephi were sentenced to life imprisonment. The court agreed that Abhaya's death was murder and not an accident or suicide. This verdict created a wave of discussion across the country. Some felt justice was finally served. Others argued that a lot of time had passed and many truths had already disappeared. Even today, the case is a symbol of how hard it can be to uncover reality when influence and fear surround a crime. The story of Sister Abhaya is not just about a tragic death. It is about the importance of persistence. It is about the courage of people who kept asking questions. It is about the long path from silence to justice. Thank you for watching. If you want more detailed mystery stories like this, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel.